Breaking mental barriers. Roger Bannister was an amazing athlete whose life demonstrated the power that is released when we begin to believe right. His event of choice was the 4-minute mile. It was known as the 4-minute mile because it had been accepted by scientists, doctors, and other experts that it was humanly impossible to run the mile in under 4 minutes. This view was put across in medical journals and was accepted as a scientific fact. The talk, therefore, was not who would be the first person to beat the record, but it was who would be the next person to run the mile in 4 minutes. They obviously hadn't accounted for Roger Bannister, a man who believed in the possibility of the impossible. One who was not prepared to sing from a common hymn sheet, but rather compose his own song. On the 9th of May 1954, he shattered the record and the folks' belief by running the mile in 3 minutes 59 seconds. The fact that he broke a barrier that stood for a significantly long period was remarkable in and of itself, and undoubtedly a game changer. However, what was even more significant was that 46 days later, numerous other athletes ran the mile in less than 4 minutes. Now, it is important to bear in mind that it was not as if in 46 days there were tremendous strides in training regimens or a quantum leap in sports science. The shift that had occurred was in the mind of the other athletes. They now had a reference for what was possible, and as a result, they also started to believe. Their believing catapulted their performance to a higher level. Their feat confirmed that what was holding them back was not a physical inability, but a mental restraint. Roger's feet allowed the leg irons that had restricted their movement to fall off. They were thus able to run faster than before. What limits has your inability to believe set on you? What prison are you living in as a result of false believing?